a reaction, or it could be negative for a reaction. But then they raised the question of, well, how can entropy be positive? Because the second law of thermodynamics says that chaos or disordered universe has to be increasing. So how can you make a system more orderly? Well, how can that be?
By affecting its surroundings.
Right. So if I clean my room, I disorder the surroundings by banging into air molecules, burning calories, using energy in my body. So my room may become more orderly, but something else will become less orderly, so that the whole universe either stays the same in chaos or becomes more chaotic. Overall.
It's constantly becoming more chaotic.
More chaotic. And since we're expanding, it's a really easy thing to see, because that's right, the universe is currently expanding. We don't know if that's always the case, but people are fighting over that as we speak, I'm sure. So think of a reaction where, like, let's look at the one that we had where I put the two white solids together and it became a slushy, cold thing, right? So what can we say about that reaction? In terms of enthalpy, what do you know about that reaction? It ate energy. It sucked it in from its surroundings. It felt cold, so it was endothermic. It had a positive delta H, an enthalpy that was positive. How about entropy? It went from two solids to not solid. So what's more chaotic, a solid or a liquid?
Liquid.
Okay, so its entropy increased. It became more chaotic because solids are just atoms locked into place. They can vibrate, and that's about it. But when it became liquid, or aqueous, or, it released water and became, it's sort of complicated. It didn't necessarily become liquid. It became water that was already there, hidden, locked in the solid, and it became aqueous things. But they could all move around freely instead of just vibrating. So they were more chaotic by a lot. Solids are not very chaotic compared to liquids. So entropy increased in that situation. And we can, at least about Gibbs, say that Gibbs was less than zero, negative, because the reaction happened. If you know the reaction happened, you know Gibbs is negative.
Can we use the blinds? Because I think I'm
Sure.
blinding everyone on the video.
It's okay.